Everyone wants to make more money. Most people don't plan to make more money. After the last video and the survey and all the interaction that's been going on, and by the way, please start using the discussion forum. I apologize, there was a little bit of a delay in getting that working for you. The discussion forum is now working. Use the discussion forum. I'm getting hit with emails all over the place. I apologize if I missed your email. Don't resend your email, just copy paste it on the discussion forum. It's much more likely I will see it there. I've got less than 10 minutes to teach you this lesson because I've got a monthly mindset call for our members, but I wanted to be responsive to you now. So, question that keeps coming in is sort of the same question coming from two different angles. Question number one is, what do you mean by get money time? And then the second question was people wanted to get a close-up and more information about this. I consider this to be a piece of artwork. This is, to me, one of the most beautiful things you can have in an office environment is showing the way to the future. Most people misunderstand what a calendar is. A calendar is not supposed to be a historical record of what has happened in the past. That's called an almanac or a log. A calendar is a forward-looking, a planning, a strategic. And here's the thing, if you want to make a lot of money, use your calendar as also a tactical tool. Strategic and tactical are two different things. So let me show you exactly what I mean. Get money, keep money, here, show this. Can you show this?
Absolutely.
This is how I live my life. I'll do it my way, and then I'll flip it around so they can see it. I've got get money, get money, keep sanity, and want to do. This is basically how I live my life. I've got 4 different kinds of activities in my life. I've got activities that are designed to get money. That is, bring in fresh, new money. Typically, this is going to be marketing. This is typically going to be sales. This is typically going to be recruiting superstar players to my team. Category number 2, keep money. Keep money activities are things that you've got to do so you don't have to give refunds. Like, for example, make sure that all the work that got sold gets delivered. Because if you don't deliver the work, then you've got to give refunds. That's processes, policies, systems, procedures, staff training, things like that. Third category is keep sanity. This is the shit that drives you crazy. Keep sanity activities. Processes, policies, systems, procedures, staff training, building new processes, building new systems. Keep sanity tends to be building new policies, systems, procedures, building new infrastructure for your business. Keep money tends to be production. And then, of course, most important, the reason why we're doing all this is so we can get to do the stuff we want to do. These are going to be vacations. This is going to be planning time with your family. Tony Robbins, no relation, was someone went to a seminar with him, and they saw on his calendar that, first of all, he said something really great. He said, your priorities show up in 2 places, in your checkbook and on your calendar. Where and how you spend your money tells us a lot about what your future life is going to be. And where and how you spend or invest your time also can tell us a lot about where and how your future life is going to be. Anyway, funny story. Someone asked Tony Robbins, he was showing his calendar to show, look, I really do this. This is real. And one of the items on there was like, make love to Becky, his wife. And people were like, whoa, that's not romantic. He's like, listen, it might not be romantic, but if I want to get laid, it better go on my calendar. You got to plan your life. You plan to work on the causes, the get money activity cause the new money to come in. When the money comes in, when you've got a record week, when you've got a record month, when you've got the best year ever, that is an effect. And the effect is put into motion long before it shows up. Long before you're celebrating or crying the results of your actions, the planning of the actions take place. So I'm going to show you my calendar right here. Get money, keep sanity. And listen, this calendar is a work. We're constantly tearing this thing apart, redoing it, tearing it apart, redoing it. Sometimes it's color coded. This time we didn't color code it. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. This calendar is my personal calendar. If it's on this calendar, it involves me, my physical involvement. That calendar is all the stuff that the company is doing that does not necessarily involve me. So this is the company calendar, which as you can see is color-coded. This is my personal calendar, which as you can see is not really color-coded. Now let me show you a couple things that are kind of cool. See the yellow? Every Tuesday. Tuesday is my shit shoveling day. Tuesdays are the days that I do all of my administrative meetings. Tuesdays are the days that I meet with my team to go over their scores, to go over their metrics. Tuesdays are the days that I don't shave and I wear sneakers and I wear a t-shirt and I'll probably be drinking a couple of beers that night. That's my Tuesday. I consolidate, you batch. Look at what happens when you start batching. You take all of your like activities and you put them on the same day of the week or the same day of the month. Let me show you another example. Annual health and welfare checkup. This is the week in the week of December 11th. That's when I'll be getting my annual checkup. I'll be renewing my driver's license. If it needs to be renewed, that's the week it'll get renewed. If I gotta renew my passport, that's the week it's gonna get renewed. I'll get my teeth cleaned up. It's not that I only get my teeth cleaned once a year, but every year, this week is the week that I just spend the week taking care of all the things that we mean to get around to, checkups and things like that. The point I'm making is, you take your year and you break down your year into, you take the things that you do every single year and you batch them all together and jam them together in one action-packed, focused week. It's not just that you're more efficient, but you're like in that energy. You're just like in that checkup energy. You've got annual things, you've got quarterly things, things that you can batch together and do every single quarter. So like every quarter, we've got our live quarterly meeting in Boca Raton here, and then back up, and then we got our next live quarterly meeting in Washington, D.C. is going to be in January 17th to the 22nd. And then our third live quarterly meeting of 2018 will be in Phoenix from the 17th to the 23rd. And then our third live quarterly meeting, I said second, our third live quarterly meeting is going to be in Orlando in July, and our last one will be in October outside of Las Vegas. The further out you go, the further out you plan the things that cause the results that you are after. So I'll give you another example. For the upcoming live quarterly meeting, step over there. For the upcoming live quarterly meeting, we are projecting, our projections are calling for us to have 50 new members. That's all we've got capacity for, so 50 new members. So that's what we aim for. And this is how we're going to get to 50 new members. I prepared this to get ready for this presentation. We've got basically a very short list of activities that we're going to be doing to get 50 new members. We've got our call center. That's going to be, we're projecting that they're going to sign up 3 people a week. We've got 10 weeks left. They're going to bring in 30. We're testing. This is a test. This is a total experiment. We're testing a new concept for a CLE event that's going to take place in Orlando, in Boca Raton in October. We're pretty sure we can get 25 tickets sold in a relatively short time. Historically, we convert about 70% out of those. We're counting on 50%, so that'll be 12. Just show this. They don't need to see me for this. They want to see this. Third is we've got 3 meetups planned. We are going to be going to Dallas for an event with some of our members. We're going to be going to do a mastermind in Seattle, and we're going to be doing another mastermind coming up in New Jersey, and we're going to do some meetups to invite prospective new members, lawyers who have been kind of subscribing to our newsletter, maybe you, to come out and just have a meetup, have a drink, meet us, meet some of our members, just kind of talk law firm management stuff. It will not just be social. Plan on learning something. Count on it. Plan on making some money with the things you learn. Count on it. Anyway, we're guessing, we don't really know, but we're guessing that we can get 10 guests to come to each meetup, times 3 is 30, and we're guessing that we can get 20% of those 3, so we can get 6 new members to join as a result of these 3 meetups. And we're gonna be there anyway, so we're gonna give it a try. We've got a webinar series. Show the webinar series. The webinar series is gonna be taking place on August 17th. August 17th is going to be a really great webinar series all about knowing your marketing numbers so you can stop playing blind archery. You've got to know your marketing numbers. We're going to show you how to do that real simple. August 24th, we're going to be teaching you all about how to recognize when things are going right, when things are going wrong in your law firm while there's still time to be proactive about it. August 31st, we'll be doing a webinar series on how to answer the obvious marketing. When you're out there networking, when you're marketing, when you're talking to people, you know people are all going to be asking the question, what do you do? We're going to be teaching that was going to be a teleseminar to show what you do. The point I'm making is, look at this. What you see here, this is where the non-CLE is going to happen. But look at this. This is where the non-CLE is going to happen. Back up a little bit so they can see this. This is the effect in October 12th and 13th in Boca Raton, where 25 people show up to a CLE event to learn about, spend a day learning about how to live rock star, build a business plan, make your business work better, more profitable, and all that. But the cause of this effect happens all the way back here on August 21st, when Arjan and Edwin are scheduled to spend the day designing it, and on August 22nd, when Edwin is scheduled to launch it. When these people show up at the Dallas meetup, they show up at the Seattle meetup, they show up at the New Jersey meetup, these are effects, they all trace their way back to the root cause on August 23rd, when Edwin and Arjan plan the marketing and the invitation campaign for these meetups. On September 23rd, we're going to be launching an info product. That's a self-study program that you can use at home. You don't have to go anywhere. Comes with a 100% money back guarantee to teach you all about, I don't know yet. You see, it's called To Be Decided, because we're going to do a survey to find out what the info product will be. I don't need to know what the info product is going to be to know that I've booked and protected the time on September 18th. On September 18th, that's the day we are planning this info product. I don't even need to know what the info product is. You will tell me what the info product will be. I just know that on September 18th, I'll be planning it. And on September 23rd, Edwin will be launching it. And this is going to put like an extra $100,000 into our bottom line and probably get us another 10 new members on top of that. The point I'm making is you're growing your business fast. That's an effect. The way you keep your sanity is by planning these things out in advance. Put your calendar on the wall. You cannot do this with a digital calendar. Maybe you can do this with a digital calendar. I've been doing this since 2009, and I cannot do this with a digital calendar. I promise you this will work better for you if you put it out here. And pencils, erasers, no pens, pencils and erasers. I know you saw a pen on that, but like I said, we tear these things up and we redo them all the time. Trust me on this, pencils and erasers, because you're figuring this thing out. This is a forward planning tool, not a do or die, and if you mess it up, you're going to go to hell tool. All right? All right. Keep your questions coming. I hope this helps. I got a call starting 2 minutes ago. Bye.